striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. On the Jacksonville sideline, there is their head coach. He's got his guys playing well here in September, 3-0 to start the season. On the other sideline, the Colts head coach, Shane Steichen. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from Indianapolis. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
A gain there of 11. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the RPO, we'll just flip it forward, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd and 7.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. The 3rd-round pick leading this offense well. It is a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 22 more
That
yards.
pass play good for 22. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Hey, some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
On the give, this is Taylor. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He's got it at about the 8, and he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Throwing now from the gun, and that is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And now it's 4th down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This one from 52 yards away.
A 52-yard attempt.
Carty's hit is good. And the Colts will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, It's Trevor Lawrence.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
Second down, Lawrence. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, Walker. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3.
Taken down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
To throw is Lawrence. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he will score! Kenneth Walker, touchdown Jaguars. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars move out to a 7-3 lead.
Colts 3.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
Colts 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. He keeps it himself, and he'll avoid the contact, sliding down, pick up a 6, and it'll be 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. This will be returnable from his own 15. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Jaguars offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second down and 20.
Lawrence. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he ran right through one tackler, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, first and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got room to roam. And he's in! Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown, but sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening has the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Shermart's Turner that time on the tackle. Second down, 8 yards to go. Once again, it's Walker. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Shermart's Turner that time on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. It's 3rd and 4 as we are ready to get back underway. Back to throw. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw left side, caught by Simmons. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
In motion is Warren. Here's Taylor. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
For a Colts 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Taylor. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Quentin Nelson, former All-Pro guard, guilty on that one. Now, faking the give. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
3rd down and goal.
Third and goal. He'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Whoa! He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The linebacker, Nick Herbig, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Lawrence now. That's dropped off for Walker. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Now Lawrence. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
Back to throw. Pass right side to down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Colts. 1st down.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And he managed to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This from 30 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Jaguars offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Throwing now from the gun. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Colts, first down. 1st and 10.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
I
think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
Back to the air one more time. His throw right side, pulled in by Pickens. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Off he goes. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
Colts, first down. First down and goal to go.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Now he'll run. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up.
One final throw before the break. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Chargers in the AFC West. And it's the tight end, Brock Bowers. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Raiders have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And here's the Rams wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Rams are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Bo Nix. He'll find his man in the back corner of the end zone. Touchdown. The Broncos get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
Cameron Bynum on the coverage.
Lawrence now on second down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
And a Jaguar first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
We'll try and run it with Walker. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
10 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
2nd down, Lawrence. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
It's third down and goal to go.
Throwing here on third and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence, touchdown Jacksonville. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
That's the score. Colts 16, Jaguars 14.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Ooh. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
That's good for the Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This one intercepted. Going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Now a give to Walker, running right.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. 3rd and 11. To throw is Lawrence. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through. So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Colts offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They go right back to Taylor. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4.
Taken down at the
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Makes it 3rd and 7.
He connects with Palmer on that one. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain
A
of
pickup
14
of
yards.
14 on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
12
Give him
yards.
12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Man, it's Thomas. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Lawrence. He's got Myers on the completion. And he will get into the end zone. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score Jaguars 24, Colts 16.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one's out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to air this one out. He's got it, and he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A beautiful combination. combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The Colts will line up for the two-point.
We'll go with Taylor on the ground. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No two-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jaguars offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Lawrence. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 3rd down and 9. Lawrence now. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. first and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, Indianapolis. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. Down to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now here's a keeper on his own read. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jags offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. On first down, Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he is putting in the work, dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Reed Blankenship on the coverage.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's brought in by Myers. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
The Jaguars first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone. And
he's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Jaguars. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Colts offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Josh Hines-Allen. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. Back to throw. Going up top. And he is going to have a Colts first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
That's good for a Colts first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along.
And he will score! Game on! DJ Giddens. Touchdown Colts. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Jaguars offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Jaguars ready to punt this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Now, a fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. Michael Pittman making his way back out there along with the rest of the Colts offense. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
He'll drop to throw. He'll look deep for Pittman. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Jaguars. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Colts 32.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A short pass taken in by Warren. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He gets this one complete to Pittman. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the
They'll look to throw again. He'll take a deep shot for downs. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Colts, 1st down.
He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Left side, that is caught by Warren. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's taken in. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do
2
it.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At
2nd
the
down,
16
8 yards to go. A kneel down here from Lawrence. And that should wrap things up. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They finish off the first month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.